Fusion 360. So in this video I will give you an idea about the overview of the manufacturing workspace in Fusion 360. So use the manufacturer workspace inside the Fusion 360 to go from a design model to a programmed part that is ready for manufacture. You can create different operations and then post-process it. So what do you mean by post-processing? Means you are actually converted that into get the required codes, that is called the G codes and M codes, that the machine can use to create the part. The workflow depends on the manufacturing process. Here is an example of a typical workflow when programming a part to be manufactured using CNC milling machine. So here you can see number of steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So the first thing is you have to design the 3D model. You have to go to the design workspace in Fusion 360 and you have to create the model. This first you have to create the CAD model. So this is the CAD model. Then you have to create the setup. So setup means you have to fix the coordinate system, the x-axis, the y-axis, the z-axis, okay, the type of operation, is it a subtractive manufacturing, additive manufacturing, etc. So you have to create the setup options. Then after setup you have to program the tool path. So you have to generate the, you can see the tool path, program the tool path. Okay, so here you can see some red arrow, green arrow, blue line, green line, etc. So these lines actually represents the tool path, okay, tool movement, tool path of the tool. And finally after programming the tool path you have to simulate the tool path. Simulate means you have to click the play button and you can see how the tool actually moves from the starting point to the end point of the tool, such that you will get the removal of the material. So that is called a simulation. So simulate the tool path. Then finally you have to convert the path, the tool correct path into the codes, that is called the G codes. Create the G code. So here you can see this is a code consists of number of lines as 1 to 20. So this consists of 20 lines. So here you can see there are so many letters, T letter, N letter, G, then M, S, etc. Okay, so these are some important terms. So here you can see the first line actually represents the percentage symbol. So this is actually a format in Fanuc controller machine. So the first line is a percentage symbol, and the second line here you can see this is a the program number 0100. This is called a program number, like that. Okay, so this is actually code. N is called a sequence number or block number. T represents the tool. So here you can see tool T1 represents the tool number 1, and M6 that is called the miscellaneous code. S represents the spindle 94. Okay, then G called the preparatory words, etc. Look, X, Y, Z represents the coordinate X, what is the X value, Y value and Z value. And finally you can copy this code into a pen drive or a memory card, and you can connect it with your machine and you can create the part you have designed. Okay, so first you have to design the model, and finally in the sixth step you can machine this, you can create this model in the CNC machine. Okay, so this is the workflow. This is a typical workflow when programming a part to be manufactured using CNC milling. Okay, so once again you can see first you have to create the model, you have to create the 3D model, then you have to create the setup, then you have to program the tool path, the tool movement, then simulate the tool path, and you have to create the G codes, and finally you can work on with the actual machine with the help of this code, and such that you will get the model you have designed in this machine. So manufacturing process, Fusion 360 supports additive and subtractive manufacturing process. So what is actually additive and subtractive manufacturing? Additive means the object is created by adding materials layer by layer. That is called a layered manufacturing, or it is called as 3D printing. Okay, so that is additive manufacturing. So Fusion 360 supports additive manufacturing, also subtractive manufacturing. So subtractive manufacturing means you are actually removing the material from the workpiece. So the different types of subtractive manufacturing processes are milling, turning, drilling operation, water jet cutting, laser cutting, etc. So these processes are called a subtractive manufacturing process. That means the material is actually removing from the workpiece. Then the second type, the additive manufacturing. Additive means you are adding material layer by layer. You are adding material. So these are the two different types. MPBF, that is called a metal powder bed fusion, and FFF, that is called a fused filament fabrication, or it is called as FFF, fused filament fabrication, or FDM, fused deposition modeling. And the third one, that is called inspection. So you can setting the work coordinate system, part probing geometric features, surface inspection, and you can conduct the manual inspection. So these are the three important activities involved in the manufacturing process, that is subtractive manufacturing, additive manufacturing, and finally the inspection. These are the types of processes currently supported by Fusion 360. So first you have to access the manufacturing workspace. So how to access the manufacturing workspace? So you have to click here. You can see these are the different types of workspaces in Fusion 360: simulation, manufacture, and drawing. So here you can see for computer aided manufacturing, you have to use the manufacturing workspace. Okay, so I will show you one manufacturer workspace. So here you can see, I will click here. I will click in the left side. I will click in the option below the data panel. You can see, yeah, here you can see these are the different types of workspaces. So this is the manufacturing workspace. So you have to generate the manufacturer workspace, and here you can see I have shown one workpiece and one tool here, and here in the screen you can see the tool path. The yellow represents the tool path.